Welcome to Secret Life. Secret Life is a life series where you have to focus on tasks and kills in order to win the game. You will receive a task at the start of every session and 30 hearts for the start of each life. If you are to succeed in your task, you will receive 10 hearts and a bunch of goodies. However, if you fail, you receive nothing. You can re-roll for a hard task, and if succeeded, you will get 20 hearts. But if you fail, you will lose 10 hearts. It's a gamble, but it's up to you to take that risk. The first two colors are green and lime. If you are green or lime, you are in the safe zone. You can be attacked by red players, and you can have yellow players guessing your role. But other than that, it's just up to you to survive. If you are to die twice, you will be in the yellow zone. Now, at the moment, yellow players cannot steal or kill, but they can guess green players, yellow players, or red players' tasks, though it is discouraged to guess a red player's task. If they do, that player fails. Finally, you have the red player. After losing 3 lives, they are now down to red, and it's up to them to survive. They can kill any other players, though they might want to be a bit strategic because once they're dead, they're gone forever. They also receive certain buffs and can still participate in the tasks as well as guessing. At the end of the day, the only way to succeed is get through your tasks and survive. Make alliances, get gear, and stock up on some food, and I'll see you in there. Hi, welcome back to your friendly neighbor Newbourhood. Of course, I'm friendly, and we're here with Tots, Secret Life. Now, I have to be honest with you guys, we had an unfortunate accident, yeah we did, where I've been working on my computer, and unfortunately, while I was doing some stuff, I put all the files into the Tots last session into a folder, and then I accidentally pressed undo and then deleted all the files that I had recorded recently to get, more space. And as much as I've been trying to get all the recordings back, it's taking a lot of time, and maybe I will. And if I do, I'll put out a Tots 2.5 episode. But for now, unfortunately, we have to do a commentary version because all I have left is the replay mod stuff with no voices. So we're gonna have a quick kind of commentary episode where I just explain what happened and hope that you enjoy. I'm so sorry. These kinds of things happen and there's nothing we can do. And honestly, it's better than having no episode at all. Yeah. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, as all that stuff really helps out, me and the channel and the algorithm and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's go. First up, I was welcomed into the world and I received my task. A brand new task, something to do within the episode. And I actually did it quite quickly. It was a fun one, but very easy. It was just I had to get someone to finish the quote from the start of a TV show. And of course, I chose Scooby-Doo because the start of the actual TV show is the song Scooby-Doo. So I said Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and they finished it with Where Are You? I actually did it with Sky, which was, I actually did it with Skip. Skip's a new person. Skip was really kind and really helpful throughout the episode. But yeah, it was a nice way to start off the session, get me in the mood. And I was able to get my life points back, and that was pretty much it. I didn't get any goodies because, you don't get goodies unless it's over the amount of hearts that you naturally have, which I was unaware of. I learned that today. As I said, I met my newest teammate, Skip. Skip was actually really nice and really chill. I tried to help them out as much as they can, especially since they helped me out with my task, which they didn't even know. I simply said that in order to be part of the Sky Dorks, you kind of have to know the start of my favorite show, Scooby-Doo, which did kind of come off as pretentious, but you know what? You know, that is sometimes how you have to play it. Last time I had to critique people's designs. This time I have to be a bit pompous about TV series. There were other TV series that pop into my head, but I didn't want to do them. Like, think of Family Guy or American Dad. I mean, they were easy too, but instead I stuck with something that I feel was a little bit more me. I wasn't too sure what their task was, but they did mention it as something that would be super hard from the get-go, and that it's more of something you do in like session 4 or 5. And I was like, okay. I didn't really know, but they were able to complete it by the end of session, which was a little confusing. Later on, they kind of explained it to me. But I showed Skip around our base. Our base that was slowly progressing. It was going to be kind of like a dome type thing, you know, with glass and wood and stuff. I invited them in to the Sky Dorks and said, welcome to the Sky Dorks, you know, welcome. And this is our home. This is where we store everything. I told them that Navy and Poppy were part of our team, but I would later learn that Poppy would be leaving the group. They didn't really give a good explanation when they came to tell us that. They kinda just left, and we didn't see them for most of the session. And then at the end of the session, they just said that they're leaving us because then something like they didn't like our vibe or whatever, which was kind of rude. And after the very chaotic episode that happened, and, you know, after losing my footage, I was kind of like, well, this is just another problem to add to the pile. But, yeah, I guess Poppy doesn't want to be part of the Sky Dorks, which kind of wish they had figured that out last episode, so I could have built more instead of them, you know, just annoying the hell out of me and placing chests around my base. It's fine. It's fine. They don't want to hang out with us. They don't want to do recordings with us. Well, you know what? Good riddance. We've got no people. Yeah, and we would get more teammates as the day went on, and I didn't really have a say in it. But you know what? The more, the merrier. I stand by that kind of statement. The more is the merrier. And they're new people who seem to, you know, want to hang out. And I know a lot of people say you're not very friendly for a guy named Friendly. I'm just not a pushover. I'm very welcoming to new people and very happy to let you in. And I help out people when I can. Especially if you're nice to me. If you're not nice to me, then of course I'm not going to be nice to you. What do you... I have self-respect. Goddamn. But we did make plans while we were in the base to get some diamond armor this session, because diamond armor is important. I don't care what people say, diamond armor is important. And with everyone super sweating, we realized that we had to kind of sweat a little bit. We wouldn't super sweat, but we had to sweat a little bit, because there are people with diamond enchanted gear in session 1, Prot 4 stuff, and we had iron, non-enchanted. So we kind of had to sweat to their level if we wanted to have any hope of doing anything at all. When I went to hand in my task, because of course I had completed it with Skip, I came across Orange Blocky. Now, Orange Blocky had suddenly become yellow end of last session and was a huge threat to many people. And I thought Orange Blocky would try to kill me because we didn't exactly have the best interactions in the last session. They were quite rude to me and made me feel like they didn't want to be, you know, allianced at all. But they were actually kind of nice. They're really strangely polite. They were like, oh, don't worry, I'm not going to kill you. You're not my list or anything like that. I hope you have a good game. And I was like, what is this? And that's why I was really sad to see the ending of this episode. But yeah, Orange Blocky did go out on a bit of a killing spree and killed quite a few of the green people. Which there was a rule change, a real rule. I think it was more of a rule explanation. Like they wanted to explain a bit more of when Blocky hit red, they were able to kill, but they were unable to do like heaps of tasks if that's the case. So it was very interesting that we had 2 red players, like at this point. But yeah, Blocky had no interest in hurting me, which was kind of nice. We also had Sky come over for a visit. Sky High. Sky High was the one who kind of made me feel good about, you know, building on a mountain because they were so nice to me, and I found out they were actually lying to my face. So I think they'll be nice to me this episode just to be like, yeah, you know, a bit apologetic. They were also hanging out with TV, and I gifted TV a heart because they were on like, I think 10 hearts and red. So I don't like seeing players go out. It's kind of my thing to kind of help people last as long as possible. So if there is a way I can help someone, I will. I want everyone to have fun. That's why I'm not really big on sweaty people, because they're not. It doesn't feel like they're having fun. It feels like they're trying to speed run. Maybe that's fun for them, but it's not fun for me. That's stressful and annoying. But it was nice to have them over, and we kind of talked about, creating a non-aggression pact. And I don't think Sky High or TV has any interest in attacking us for now, which is nice. And they're our neighbors, so it's nice to have neighbors that are friendly. We also talked to them about going down to the diamond mine, which we had to collect some materials for, me and Skip. We had to prepare ourselves. I felt bad for Skip because he had to get used to my way of life. I like to build straight down and put ladders all the way down so that I can get to the bottom. I know a lot of people do different things. Many people do those staircases, and that's just not my vibe. So he did kind of help. He did it a little weird. I would build down one, place something, and keep doing it very carefully, and then he just build two next to it. I'm just like, this is not helpful. But hey, we got to talk. We got to talk about who we'd want to be allianced with. We got to talk about TV, Sky High. I got to talk about Kath, one of the administrations, Tot, Chief, and Orange, Blocky, and Caster. For me, they're all the people that I don't have any aggression towards. I don't have any reason to attack them. I don't have any feelings of which I have to attack them. If you feel like it's fine, it's fine. We'll just chill out as much as we can. And I don't really have any need to attack anyone. Even if I made it to yellow or red, I don't know if I'd go straight on the offensive. I'd probably go a little defensive to make sure I make it to the later sessions, and then worry about that kind of stuff. Because I feel like if you go on offensive straight away, people are going to target you because they're going to know you're coming after them, and they're going to freak out and stuff like that, and then suddenly you're going to be on the hit list. Oh, I also ran out of ladders, so I had to make a spiral staircase and replace that later with the ladders, because I hate the spiral staircases. You bang your head every single time you go up them, and I knew that Skip would kill me if I left it there. And then it was time to go into the mines. Now, I'm sure many of you are thinking that I'm a crazy person. We're trying to take as little damage as possible because they don't regenerate. And I've chosen to go mining. I understand that. I understand it comes off as a bad idea, but trust me, it is not a bad idea. We need diamond armor. We need to be at the same, or at least close, as the same level as Kath and her group. The Kath and I think Kath, Caster, in their little team, as well as Tot and Chief, we wanted to get to their point. We wanted to, be at their level, and unfortunately, they had kind of an advantage. They didn't want to admit it, but they did have an advantage. And I'm not really going to mention it here. They know what it is. They know I know. And so with that, we have a disadvantage. So we have to work with that best we can. So we need diamond armor. We need diamonds. And we need to do strip mining. I know. Cave dwelling is probably going to be better for diamonds. But strip mining, that's what's safer. And we need safer, not more convenient. We need safer. And what you're about to watch is a time lapse of mining. Yeah, it's gonna be with music, so don't worry, it's gonna be musical. And you can see me just smacking away at the rocks and collecting stuff. So you stick around and watch that for just a moment. I'm gonna get to it. I burst out of that place. I was done. I found a, was it Deep Dark home? What do they call them? The Ancient City. I found an Ancient City, which only gave me, like, enchanted iron, which, not helpful. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. But hey, I found something, so I was very happy, and it did mean that I had found an Ancient City that hadn't been raided before, which is cool, you know? I mean, good news, I suppose. And we got a whole bunch of diamonds. I did get a whole bunch of diamonds, which I was happy with. I wasn't happy with the amount because I wanted full diamond, but I also completely forgot that you weren't allowed to have helmets, so that would play later into it, and I'm glad I didn't make a diamond helmet. But I realized we had some visitors. Some people had come to my house, and I didn't even know about it. I was very, very cautious, I could say. I wasn't really in the mood for people at the moment after all that had happened. A lot of things had changed. A lot of people were arguing, so I just wanted to get into a nice state. They told me that they were doing a therapy session. They were all gathering around this weird screamer and supposedly screaming into it and doing therapy and such. Look, I have nothing against therapy. I don't think it works, but no, I'm kidding. I have nothing against therapy at all. But no, it was weird to come home to people just in my house doing therapy. I remember I just continued doing what I was gonna do. I cut down trees. I went to my workbench. I was like, okay, I won't bother the people in my house doing therapy. It's that's fine. And then I just started making stuff. I was really just ignoring everyone around me. I remember because TV kept asking for something from me, and I was just like, dude, everyone just needs to be quiet. And they kept asking TV to leave, and it's my house, so it's kind of like if TV's trying to talk to me, then you guys can leave. It was so dumb. So they decided to do water bucket clutches right outside of my house, ignoring the fact that I do not have insurance and could be sued. Moon, I believe, or I wasn't too sure who it was, had to jump off the top of a very tall thing and survive for a task. They did not. I don't know if they had to survive for the task. I think they just had to attempt it, but they did not survive. They died and went splat everywhere. Everyone was gathering around like it was some event, and I was just chilling in my home. You know, just chilling, as I should. But yeah, that was pretty much my day. I know it's annoying that I have to kind of like record it in this way and do a narration, but unfortunately all the footage was lost. But at the end of it, we made a lot of alliances, few non-aggression pacts. We have now diamond armor, which is wonderful. We also have 2 new members, Skip and Alex. I believe their name's Alex? Yeah, something like that. And we lost Poppy. I don't know where Navy's going to sit in all of this. I feel bad for Navy. They're going to come back and the group's going to be split up. But you know what? That's fine. Now Alex and Skip are going to be on the thumbnail, you know? We're the Sky Dorks now. Sorry, Poppy. You decide to quit. You don't get to be on the thumbnail. That's it. That's final. I make these decisions. I think next time my biggest plan is getting this base done. I need to get this base done. I need to get it finished. Maybe looking into enchantments. I'm not too sure. I don't know how it's gonna go. Of course, the number one thing is a task. I might attempt to do a hard task next time. I'm just afraid the hard task is gonna be so bad that I'm just gonna be like, well, there goes my life. But at this point, I am Lime. So, and we're going to be on, I believe, the 3rd session? Yeah, so I can do this risk, you know? If I go out, I go out, you know? But we did have an unfortunate moment. I just want to take a moment to say goodbye to Orange Blocky. Orange Blocky has officially been eliminated. They are the first person out. They are on the bottom of the ranking, but honestly, they're not in the bottom of the ranking of my heart. I really think they did a good job making chaos, making content. I'm really upset that I didn't have the content of that, but I just want to say good job, Orange, and I can't wait to see you in the future. Good job, and I'll see you later. Either way, guys, we're going to go to the outro, and I'll save my final goodbyes. Well, we've come to the end. That's right, we've come to the end of the episode. As you saw, we got our task done, which is good. We completed it. It was really easy. We lost a teammate, but we gained 2. and we have full diamond armor. So I think we're ready to go. There was a lot of shenanigans, and as I said, if I do find the old footage or am able to retrieve it in any way, we'll have an episode 2.5 where you'll be able to see everything that happened. Otherwise, I hope this is okay. I'll see you next session in Tot's Secret Life. Tot's Secret Life. Yeah. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and I'll see you very soon. Okay? Well, goodbye now. Okay, you can leave. I haven't found the files yet. Yeah, okay, bye.